YouTube, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The bull market is raging. Right now, the crypto market is really hot. I wanted a tool with one click to be able to find the best trade. It sounds pretty nice, but it's not really out there yet. Obviously, you can use TradingView, you can use CoinMarketCap, you can try to find the biggest mover of the day, but it's a little bit scattered. It isn't sorted. So I wanted a tool that with one click, I could see the best mover in the market, what maybe has done best for the past 7 days, but is dipping right now. That might be a good buy opportunity. And that tool didn't really exist yet. So I figured I would make my own. And this little short 5-minute clip, I'm going to show you how you can make that clip too. There's a lot of money to be made in the bull market, but you need to have some kind of tool or resource that helps you find those opportunities. So with this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can use that spreadsheet. It's up on my screen right here. So you can find that next trade. Once again, it'll rank the top 100 coins, show you what's moving the best, show you what's dumping, show you what's pumping. And then also we could break it down sector by sector. DeFi is really hot. So we're going to look at the top DeFi coins. And really, you can make a custom list of anything. So if you want to track 5 or 10 different coins, see what's moving the best, see what maybe dropped in the past 24 hours, you can get your buys in. All that, I'm going to cover it. It's going to be really simple as long as you have Excel and about 5 minutes of time. I'll show you how to make the tool. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe right down below. I want to make more videos like this. Obviously, we cover the best movers, trades, trends, and I have some podcast guests on that I think you guys are going to enjoy. So subscribe down to the channel. And also, let's see if we can make this video hit 200 likes. You guys have been pumping the YouTube channel the past month or two, and I want to have a big month in August. And after you do that, let's get to the video. I'm going to show you how to make the best tool for the crypto bull market so you can find that next trade. All right, so here's what the spreadsheet looks like. In one click, you can see the biggest movers for the day in the entire market. It's going to sort them for you first through fifth. You can also see what's dumped, what might be a good buy opportunity based on that. Because once again, it's a bull market, right? What coins are moving the best? What's the trading opportunity today? Is there a sector that's outperforming, right? How are things doing versus Bitcoin? And then you can also sort those things. So what's moving the past hour, right? Should I pay attention to that? Is that coin going to pump more? You can see it's moved the best in the past 24 hours, right? Is this coin showing strength? Is it giving a dip on the 1 hour? And then sector-wise, you can also see, right, DeFi has been the hottest. That's the sector I have highlighted. You can really make any sector, though. You can make any list of coins. If you like to follow coins on Binance, we can make that list. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Here's the completed sheet. But the most important thing is this spreadsheet with one click is going to show you those trading opportunities. You could pull up TradingView and have 50 different charts. You could have CoinMarketCap open and sort it manually. But you want to be able to do these things quick, especially if you're actively trading. So I'm going to show you guys step by step. All right, so open up a blank Excel spreadsheet. That's how we're going to make this tool so we can scan every single coin that's moving, see the best movers. All we're going to do is hit From Web right up here in the top left. It's going to open up a screen, this little dialog box. We're going to copy and paste in the CoinGecko webpage, right? CoinGecko is a site. You can see every single coin's price. You can also see how it's moved in the past 24 hours, 7 days, but it's kind of hard to sort. And you also want to be able to sort what's the best moving DeFi coin. Is there groups of coins that are moving really good in the past 7 days, but not so much in the past 1 hour? All right, so we're going to copy and paste that. Once again, you can use CoinMarketCap for that too, but I think CoinGecko is far better. So we're going to use CoinGecko, copy and paste in that URL right here, hit OK. And the next page you're going to get is this one. You're going to click on table 0. All we're going to do is hit load. And that is going to start bringing in the data or bring in the top 100 coins. So you'll get a page that looks like this. Now, this isn't necessarily too clean. So we're going to go over to the right side of the column, hit this table 2, just double click it, or you can actually hit edit. And you're going to get this next screen, which is going to show you the table that it's pulling data from. We definitely don't need this first column because it's blank. So go ahead and right click and hit remove. Also don't need the last column. Go ahead and right click and hit remove. Now that that's done, we can also hit close and load. It's going to remake that table, but it's going to take out the unnecessary column. It's going to take out the first column that's blank. Now we're getting a little bit closer, right? We can rank the top coins, but still not too clear. We're going to go ahead and edit again. We're going to change a couple things. First thing we're going to change is in this column, we're going to change the type, make that a percentage. Change this type, also make that a percentage. Change this type, make it a percentage. Make sure that this change type is a currency, right? We're going to hit close and load again. That didn't do anything. So we're just going to highlight these columns and we're going to make that a percentage. Pretty easy, but now we can actually see what the percentage changes. We're also going to highlight this column, make it dollar price. So you can actually see what it is you're buying and selling, what the price of that asset is. All right, let's go ahead and rank them again. first to last, right? This also needs to be in dollar form. That's the volume. And then we also have market cap. Whoa. And then we also have market cap. Come on, Excel. And then we have market cap, which is also in dollar terms, right? It still isn't too clean, but we're getting there because this first column, it's a little bit funky how that looks. I don't necessarily want that to say Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. So we have to somehow get the ticker to show. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to insert a couple more columns into this. I'm going to call this name, right? We're going to go ahead and bring that column over to the front of the table. And once we have this column on the front of the table, now we have to somehow get the ticker to show instead of Bitcoin, 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 right? Remember, I want this to look like the finished copy. I want to very quickly be able to rank these coins, see what the biggest mover is, and right there, have the ticker. So I can type that ticker into Binance, type that ticker into TradingView, and actually be able to trade that coin. All right, so the next thing we need to do, we need to be able to take the ticker from this column because we don't want to have 4 or 5 words, and some of these have 5 words, some have 3. It's really confusing. I'm going to put this formula down in the comments, down in the description down below. Just take my word for it. This formula is going to help you. I don't really want to walk through why it works. It just works. So that's going to give us how many words. That's not a percentage. That's just a number, right? So now some of them have 3, some have 4. We're going to insert another column. And with this column, we have to do another extra step. Just bear with me. It's not too hard. I'm going to walk you through it. All right, so with the next column we have to do, we're trying to pull the ticker, remember. So now that we have this new column, we have to go ahead and make a function. It's going to be called FindWord. I don't want to walk through exactly why we have to do this, but we have to make a new function that's going to allow us to even do it. So go ahead and go to whatever book you have open. This one is called Book 1. We're going to right click, hit Insert, and we're going to insert a module. That module is going to have this code, and I'm just going to copy and paste it. It's down in the description. Just take my word for it. You can make it yourself, or you can just copy my work. Trust me, my work works. So once we have that new formula, you're just going to hit equal. You're going to do find word. That's the new formula we just created. We're going to hit this coin, the column that's pretty messy. We're going to hit comma after that, and then you're just going to hit the number we just created, and it's going to pull the number from that list. So now you have the exact ticker you want. All we have to do is hide this column. We don't really need that column anymore. Definitely don't need this column. It's really messy. And now we have a beautiful ticker over here on the far left. We can call this one ticker. We have our number, right? What rank it is. We have the price. We have the percentage move in the 24 hours, 7 days, 24 hours. And we also have market cap, all right? It's starting to look a little bit better. Now we're gonna go to our table design. Just make this a little bit cleaner, right? You can use whatever color scheme you like. I quite like this one. I think it's easy to see. And now you have the ticker. You can sort all this. It starts to look pretty good. Now we're gonna make this column look even prettier for you. We're gonna go to home. We're gonna go conditional formatting. And this one's gonna be a color scale. And we're gonna make this one, go to conditional formatting, highlight the whole thing, go to more rules. And this is going to be a 3-color scale. Midpoint is going to be 0, right? Lowest value is going to be red, highest value is going to be green. And then it starts to give you an idea. So when you sort what's the best mover, that all of a sudden is green, versus the worst mover, all of a sudden is red. Just go ahead and do this for all 3 columns. It's going to be highlight cell rules, or no, color scales, more rules. Make this a 3-color scale. Remember, make that 0. And then exact same thing for the last column. Conditional formatting, color scale, more rules, 3-color scale, make this 0. And now all of a sudden, we have a pretty good scale where you can start to see the best performing coins being the greenest, the worst performing coins obviously being red. So at a quick glance now, you have a good understanding what's actually doing the best versus what is actually doing the worst. You can call this your top 100. That starts to look pretty clean. Right? You have a good idea what's doing the best, what's doing the worst. Now it starts to get really cool because you can actually do this sector by sector. So once again, we're back on our spreadsheet. You guys know the steps. We're going to go to data. We're going to go to from web. And instead of just doing CoinGecko this time, I'm going to pull CoinGecko back up. CoinGecko has a feature which allows you to filter. And we're going to go to categories. We're going to drop down until we see DeFi, which is right here, decentralized finance, right? And this gives you the DeFi coins. So we're just going to copy this link into this link instead of just using the top 100. All right, so once our new DeFi table has popped up, the one different thing we're going to have to do, once again, we're going to hit transform data. We're going to skip the step of pulling in the stuff we don't want. We're once again back at the Power Query Editor. I can't talk today. Query Editor. We're going to get rid of this first column. We don't need that. We're going to get rid of the last column. We definitely don't need that. The tough part here is we're going to have to take out a lot of coins, which we kind of don't need. Like, for example, on the Aave platform or the Lend platform, there's a lot of coins like, here's a good example. Like there's Aave USDC. We probably don't need that. So you just right click text value and we're going to do does not contain, and it's going to take out those coins or the things we don't need. Like we don't need Aave USDT. The only bad part about this is it will take a little bit of time. So it's going to take you 10 or 15 minutes to get out a lot of the coins you don't want. One thing you can also do, you can do keep rows. Let's just keep the top rows, and we're only going to keep maybe the top 20, right? Or the top, let's go with top 30, right? That's going to get out a lot of the trash at the bottom, a lot of the coins that are just kind of repeats. Once again, we have more of these Aave or Lend coins, which aren't really coins we're going to be trading. We have Aave Link. It's not Lend or Link. We're going to get rid of it, right? You can keep as many coins as you want or delete as many coins as you want, but I probably don't want all these extra Lend coins. It just start to get in the way. We can just hit close and load. So now we have this list of DeFi coins right next to the top 100. So we can also sort really quickly what's the best movers in the DeFi space. I'm just going to make this table look the exact same to make it look pretty, right? I want this to be consistent. And we have to repeat what we did to pull the exact ticker because we're in a situation again where we have Synthetics Network Token SNX XNX. We just want to see the tickers. So once again, we have to make another column. We're going to call this one count. We're going to bring that column over, put it right here. Remember, this one is just going to count how many items are over here. I'm going to unhide. We're going to do that work again that we had to do before. Remember, I would just take my word for it. What this formula is, I'm going to make your lives easier and just copy and paste it down below. Or you can struggle through and make it if you want. But I would just take my word for it. This formula works. Right, so now you get the number of words in this column. That's going to help us with the next step. We're going to call this one, I don't know, we'll call it search. We're going to take this column. That's not what we want to do. We're going to take this column, go ahead and put it right next to it. And the nice thing is we've already made that custom formula. It's called FindWord. Remember, we're going to find the word in this column, comma, what number it is, in parentheses, and now all of a sudden we have the ticker showing up. We don't have that ugly column with too many words. Call this one ticker. And exact same thing over here. We can hide that again. We can hide this again. And we're going to do the formatting again. All right, pretty simple. Conditional formatting, color scales, more rules, 3-color scale, make this one 0. And now, voila, you have your DeFi coins, you have your top 100 coins, and very quickly, with one click, you can see the biggest movers or the best movers in the DeFi space. You have the best movers in the top 100. But the cool part is, right, remember, you can do this really for any grouping of coins. So let's say you wanted to track, I don't know, just the coins on BitMEX or the top 20 coins, or call this the majors, right? You could just make a group right here, call it majors. And basically, you could continue to iterate this over and over and over. You'd go to get data from web. All we have to do to get the exact spreadsheet we want, right? Go to CoinGecko home, and either you can use a filter or you could always just pull from the group of top 100. And once we have the table of the top 100, just hit transform data. You guys know the steps by now. But if you want to make, I don't know, see how the top 10 coins are doing, or you'd like to trade on BitMEX, you want to see if Tron or ETH or EOS or ADA are pumping, it's going to be pretty simple, right? We're going to keep the top rows, but we're only going to keep the top 10 because now we're just looking for majors, right? So just keep the top 10 coins. Maybe you think Bitcoin Cash is trash, right? So text filter does not contain. You can get that out of there. Maybe you really don't like Ripple. We can also take Ripple out of there. Key emphasis on Ripple. It's not XRP, it's Ripple. We're also going to delete this first column. We're going to delete the last column. And then all we have to do is close and load 2. make sure that we're loading to this existing worksheet, and voila. Right, you can continue to iterate over and over. Follow the exact same steps in the formulas I have to actually find the word and the ticker. And really quickly now, with one click, whenever you want fresh data, just go up here, hit refresh, right? And it's going to actually pull data from CoinGecko, right? It's loading it right now. And it just loaded right now. What's the next now mover in the past 1 hour? How are those coins doing? All right, so now we're really getting somewhere. We have the top 100 coins. We have the DeFi coins. We can sort them. We can also see what the best mover is at any time in the day. If you're looking for a trade, what is moving the best? What's maybe dipping right now? But at one click, remember, this is all about speed. When you wake up in the morning, you want to see what's the biggest mover, what's dipping the most. So you probably want to have something showing you, let's say, best 24-hour gainer. Right? We're going to put 1, 2, and 3 to find the top 3. All we're going to do is do max, find that best 24-hour gainer, and then the next column to actually find which coin, right? This is going to be the percentage move. This one's going to be the coin. So really quickly, we're also going to have a little screener at the top showing us which coin it is. So now we have to match. We're going to look up this value within this table, comma, and put 0, and that's going to match. So it's number 6 within that table. So you have to do even one more step. We're going to index within this array, and now all of a sudden it's going to find that best coin, right? What was the biggest mover? You can sort it, and you can see it actually was NXM. Right, so I just typed out that formula. You can see it right here. I'm going to post that down below in the description as well. Next, this one is going to be large. Within this array, we're going to do number 2, right, to find the second best mover. Right, these are percentages as well. Same exact formula, match. We're going to look up this value within the table of the top 24 movers, 24-hour movers, and we're going to do 0. Parenthesis, that gives you, it's number 2 within the list. So we're going to type in index before that, comma, search within this array, comma again, and put a parenthesis at the end. And now it's going to pull band was the second best mover in the past 24 hours. Exact same thing, except large. Now it's going to be this array, number 3. You guys know the steps now. Match this number within this table, comma 0, and then index it so it actually pulls the ticker for you from this list of tickers, comma, you already have your match function. And now really quickly, at a moment's glance, you can see the best 24-hour gainers. You can see which coin moved, right? I'm going to get the grid lines out of here. And all of a sudden, you're starting to build this really nice looking sheet where at any moment you can hit data, refresh, and it's going to pull you the best moving coins, right? 24 hours, 7 days, and you can build it out really for any function you want. So this is within the top 100 best 24 gainers. You can do the top 100 top DeFi 24 gainers. You can do it among the majors, right? Really easy now. You have any sector you want to track at one click, the best movers, find what's pumping, find what's dumping. That's going to give you those buy and sell opportunities. Obviously, after a couple hours of editing, you're going to have a sheet that looks a little bit cleaner, and it's going to start to look like this, right? For any sector that you want, you can see the biggest movers, right? For DeFi, let's say you want to find what's moving the DeFi space, right? What are people buying on Uniswap? What are people buying on Binance? You could have a Binance list. You could have a majors list. You can have it for any sector you want, but this is much easier than having to go to CoinGecko and say, okay, what's the best 1 hour mover? But that doesn't tell me much, right? Some of these coins, what the hell is exec or RLC? What's NXM? Is that on Binance? Is that DeFi? Right? I want to be able with one click just to say, okay, let's refresh. How's the market moving? Right? Hit data, hit refresh. How's the market moving? Are majors doing well? It looks like they're not, right? Majors are kind of sleeping, right? It looks like in the past 1 hour, they're actually doing okay now, right? All the majors are green, but still DeFi is kind of dominating. You have DeFi coins up 40%, 30%, 20%. Only 1 or 2 of them are down. in the 24 hours, right? What's the best gainer versus what is dumping, right? Is Ample a good buy? Is YFI a good buy? People have been going crazy for that. Maybe it is. But very quickly, you have some understanding what's the best movers versus the biggest sellers. All right, so I know that video took a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but hopefully this tool does help you out. Like I said, the market is so hot, you have to have some kind of way to be able to find that trade. I hope you guys find this tool helpful. If you do, remember the formulas are right down in the description. Just take my word for it. It's much easier than building it yourself. Curious to see what you guys build. I'll keep showing these videos, obviously my trade setups, what I'm seeing in the market, but making these tools open source as well so you can find your trades. If you found this helpful, hit the like button down below. That's all I got. One more thing actually before you go, Crypto.com has been sponsoring these daily videos so that I can bring you guys stuff like this. I can show you the tools that I'm using to trade. So download their app right down below. It is the best place to buy your Bitcoin. It's an app right on your phone, very low fees. If you want to DCA into Bitcoin, it's actually a new feature they have as well. So download the app, tell them I sent you. Check it out. I imagine it's going to be the favorite crypto app you have on your phone. If you want to buy Bitcoin, it's the place to do it. That's all I got, guys. I'll see you in the next video.